Doing numbers like I'm MJ and Dash Jackson and Jordan. Boy, I'm killing y'all boring. Time to give the world what they really need. That's the
Good evening. My name is Darius Lester, and this is Mammoth Money Mindset. And this evening, not really going to talk about, it's going to include finance, but I'm more so going to give you an update on myself and I guess what I've decided to do as far as this channel and my business workings go. So I was talking to a couple of peers, I guess I would call them, and they said that I am too general. Because basically I know that I want to help everybody with everything, but I don't think that is feasible, and it kind of prevents me from truly becoming like a master or professional in a certain field if I'm trying to mold myself towards anything anybody could possibly need. So with that in mind, I am switching my focus to military people with a desire to not have to work after they retire from the military. Obviously, if somebody just supercharges the stuff that I'm going to teach, then they don't even have to retire. They should be able to, whenever they decide to separate, be set up enough to where they can have more of a choice about what they do besides, oh no, I'm out of the military, I need to go find a job or I'm not going to be able to survive. So that's going to include a lot of TSP stuff. Sure, I'll hit on a little bit. I feel like you have centers on base for that. My stuff will more so be, sure, put money into that just cause, but let's put our focus on setting up allotments through your MyPay account, going into giving your pay grade. You should be able to put this much money towards savings or this much money towards different investments. And the sooner you start it in your career, the better off you'll be. So I would love to get this stuff out to, junior airmen, privates, seamen, all the people. Just as all the information that I've either used myself or that I've learned now, I want to share with my armed forces brothers and sisters. So I think that is the direction I'm going to go with this. So you'll start to notice a lot of my content is maybe about VA loans or stuff military specific, like, oh, when you travel, make sure you look at these websites and do these things so you and your family can do whatever vacation you want and hold on to as much money as you can so that you can keep investing and keep saving so that whenever you do get out, you're not out of luck. I don't want to see y'all on the side of the road begging for money, after you've given all these years, to the military and to your country. So yeah, that's going to be my focus. This doesn't mean I'm going to stop helping, the non-military people. If you ask me questions, obviously I will answer. But as far as creating content and the stuff I'll be pushing out to push forward my Mammoth Money Mindset brand, it'll be a larger focus towards the armed forces. Aside from that, other updates, I lowered the cost. Pretty much since I've been doing Turo, I'd get a certain amount of rentals and then I would just slowly bump up my cost because people are still renting, so why not? During the summer, it was a nice good push. People were renting all the time. I noticed it started to slow down after August, so I was like, okay, my cars aren't renting out as fast as they are, and I have like 5 now, so they're like taking up my whole driveway. I was like, I need these to be moving so that my driveway isn't full all the time. So I actually just decided to knock down a lot of my prices because it was like I had them high just because I wanted more money, but honestly I could knock them down and still be making the numbers that I need per month. And honestly, I knocked them down like 2 days ago, and my truck and my van both got rented and they're getting picked up tomorrow morning. So that can just be, I guess, a note for some people. depending on what industry you're in, sometimes charging a little less money, if it gets you booked way more, I'm making more money than I would have by charging a higher rate. So that was my example with that. Other things I'm doing is I have money and I'm trying to buy a house to renovate it because I want that experience in renovation. I'm getting a lot of experience in deal making, in the underwriting process. I'm getting more experience on how to look up titles and actually break down these off-market real estate deals. So that's great. I love learning, super good. But I really want a gosh dang house. I'm actually filling out an application to get a hard money loan because the house I found is actually more than the amount that I borrowed initially, and now I want this other house. So I'm trying to do the paperwork. Hopefully this gets worked out within the next week, and then I can go make an official offer on this home. Hopefully they lock it down. Hopefully we close, within the month of October, and then I can start renovations, because this one doesn't need as much as the other ones were, but I'm still thinking I'll need to put maybe 25,000 into it. But if I do that, I'll take pictures, take videos, because this will be my first renovation project. So I'm excited about just all the lessons I'm gonna get from it. Honestly, I'm more hyped about just the experience of going through this whole process, more so than I am about any dollar amount that I'm gonna make from this. I think when you really get into like finances and business and financial literacy, you'll start to notice that honestly my concern with all this random junk that I do for money isn't even the money. Heck, my Turo thing, I started sending all my Turo stuff to a business account. My phone will pop up every now and then and say, hey, you just, your earnings just got sent to your account. I do not care. I don't know how much is in there. I don't ever even open that account, and I still run the Turo business. I like knowing, I get more excited when my vehicle gets booked than I do when the money hits my account. Because it's just there. I'm using it to, pay off the stuff I did to get the vehicle. So I don't know, it doesn't really concern me too much. Next year when all the stuff is paid off and I'm just making money for no reason, maybe I feel a little different. But I'm enjoying just the process of doing these different things and learning how to make something from nothing. That is fulfilling me a lot more than actual dollars in my hand. So yeah, like I said, this video, I'm just sharing random stuff about what I'm going to do forward with my, financial counseling business and what I'm doing in my personal life, outside of my 9-to-5, just to broaden my horizons, give me more knowledge so that I can make bigger and better deals in the future to support my family. That's why I do all this stuff, to give my family that doesn't exist yet an amazing life. So whenever y'all get here, maybe this video will still be here and you can be like, dang, my dad was doing all this stuff through his youth to make sure I had this bicycle or this TV or could play on this sports team or whatever it is. Everything I'm doing is for them. And for the people I just end up helping with counseling. But if it was just for me, I really don't have a need to have a whole bunch of money. I don't have expensive wants. So yeah, I will stop rambling and cut this video off. If you have any questions or would like me to ramble about anything, just let me know in the comments. So I'm Darius Lester, and this is Mammoth Money Mindset.